Okay, come on, computer, boot up. Okay, let me see if this is it right here. That's close enough. How do I need to do this. I'm working on it, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Give me a minute. Yeah, that's coming in pretty good. 2, 1, bam. Okay, that's all right. Why does it seem so dark out here? Oh no, there it is. The light is there. That's the computer. This time it's dark. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's see what I got here. Let's see what I got here. Comments. I got a comment already. Daniel's here. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Hello, Success Inez, and welcome to the TV and conference call talk show, The Road to Success. I'm your host, Professor William Murray. And as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. You're tuned into the show, The Road to Success, which is a show for you. It's successful because of you. And we're here to give you a chance to give your opinion on any topic. I don't care what's personal, spiritual, financial, or entrepreneurial. We are here to help you, to guide you, and to answer your questions. Or, as I always tell you, if you learn something, teach us. If you know something, tell us. This evening's show topic is, what is your worth? And we're going to get into that because you are more valuable than you realize. Stay tuned and committed to us, and you will see a difference in your life, your mindset, and your business. What I want you to do, and always do, 2 things. 1, have pencil and paper there with you, because you might look up. Well, I ain't gonna say look up because I want to give it to you. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna realize something. And if you wish to talk to us live, all you have to do is dial 218-548-0510. That's 248-548-0510. And the PIN number is 1950 pound. 1950 pound. And the second thing I want you to do is to share this out. Give a blessing of this show to someone else. Share it out. And if you're on one of my 7 media sites that I am on at the present time, subscribe, share, and subscribe. I have several people that come on. Hey, they're my granddaughter. Hello, Julie Beth. How are you, dear? And she shared it out already. Thank you, Julie Beth. Julie Beth. She's in Upper New York, and I'm supposed to be going to see her in last of April, 1st of May. But things have come up, and I'm not going to be able to go because that is the time for the election here in Maryland, and I am a chief judge at the election polls. So I don't have to be here, but I enjoy it. I've been doing it now for over 30 years. Been an election judge for over 30 years. And I enjoy helping people come in to vote. I can't tell them how to vote, but I can make sure that everything is right so they can vote. I usually have around 13 to 15 judges, and it's 2 of us that are chief judges. What is my worth? What is my worth? And Julie Breath says she's happy to be here. She's happy to be here, Papa. And she's standing on the right side of history. That you are, baby, because you got 2 beautiful children. There's John King the Fourth, and there's Ava, named after my wife, her great grandmother. What's your worth? You know, that's a hell of a question to ask yourself. And you must look at the many ways and values of the word worth. What is your worth? You can never ever say you're worthless and be correct. Never ever say you're worthless and be right. Thank you, James, for sharing my video. See, I've got people coming on that are sharing it. And I appreciate it more than you know. See, you just gave a blessing. So life owes you a blessing. And somewhere along the line, you're going to get that blessing because life always pays its debt. What's your worth? What is your worth? That's a hell of a, that is a question. See, it's a realization question with many directions. Ask your child, what is your worth? Because without you, they would not be here. What is your worth? Look at your parents. What is their worth? Because without them, you would not be here. What is your worth? You know, I was up until today. I'm tired, y'all, so I turned it over to someone else. I was ahead of the Big Whist location where we play every Friday from 1 to 9. Big Whist is a card game. And we usually have around 40 people, 4 to a table. 10 tables with always got 2, what we call risers. So as soon as somebody gets beat, someone's there to take those 2 seats of the loser. And since I've been doing this for, like I said, a year and a half, because at first there was nothing there for us senior citizens. And now we've got 40 people coming in to play every Friday. We bring in food. Oh, we eat good. I mean, we eat good. because we always provide food for it. The people be cooking, bringing in their favorite dish. They be bringing in sweets, cakes, donuts, candy. Uh, I mean, we eat good, and it's family. To be the beginning of this, what is my worth? It gives senior citizens or those that are retired with nothing to do, something to do. What was my worth? So you got to look at that. I told you that is a very potent and powerful question. Now, why do I say that? Your life is in many directions at various times of the day. What is your worth? I'm going to ask you that many times. I want you to think about this. You think you have no value, but in every situation in your life, in your day, has value. It has value. What is that worth? What is that particular worth at that moment? You don't know. You see someone, you say, hello, how you doing? And you might put sunshine in their heart. What's your worth? You may give somebody a hug, and they may really, really need it. Or sometimes you give a hug, and the hug you give is really for you. What is that hug worth? Think about it. What is your worth? What is that moment worth? What is that hug worth? How does it make your heart feel, your mind feel, make you feel? What is that feeling worth? Remember to make the most of every minute of every day. And all that means is appreciate it. Appreciate it. Because how many people out there wish they could be where you are in that moment? What is your worth? When I tell you, and I always tell you, and I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it, that worth of me telling you that gives me a glow, gives me a smile, gives me sunshine. What I just said to you, but to me, what is the worth? I love telling you I love you. I mean, I tell that to everybody, everywhere I go. I go to a line in the grocery store. I'm gonna tell the cashier I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. In a conversation, I'll tell someone I love you, and what it does for me, and God knows what it does for that person. What is that worth? I love to love, and I do. What's the worth? Smile, sunshine, hug, anything. What's the worth? I'll be online, and I live on a computer. I live on a computer. And I listen to a lot of little skits, anywhere from 30 seconds to who knows. And if it's something that I think is nice and sunshiny, I always send my wife stuff like that to let her know I love you or how special she is to me. What's that worth? Good evening, Henrietta. Good evening, Miss Lee. Yes, value is something to think about. You are a part, as always. Do you know how that makes me feel? Do you know, Miss Lee, what that was worth to me? To tell my value is something to think about. You are on point as always. What was that worth? See, people don't understand. Well, let me put it this way. The best and the most valuable things in life are not what you can buy. I see my brother JR is out there. How you doing, JR? That's my fishing buddy, my poker buddy. We sometimes just sit around. He likes to camp out, so I go sit with him. We just sit around the campfire and just shoot the bull. Now, do you know the value of what that is worth? He enjoys it, and I enjoy it. And the friendship, what is that worth? It adds joy to my life. And I just hope that it adds joy with me being there to his. It is true, the best and most valuable things in life are not what you can buy. It's not. If everything that you see that is materialistic, if you think that's the best thing you can have whenever you're discussing what you have or your value, you're not living your worth. Because the best things in life is not what you can buy. I learned that a long time ago. My buddy JR, we'll sit down around the fireplace, around the campfire, and we'll just chat. We'll just talk about any and everything. And you'd be surprised how many people just come and join us. We don't know them, but they're always welcome. That is a beautiful brother. What is his worth? What is that moment worth? I look at this show, The Road to Success, where I teach you how to build and how I teach you how to build and grow your mindset, your lifestyle, and your business. And I always tell you, everyone is an entrepreneur. I don't have no business, but your life is a business. How are you doing with your life? That is a business. Listening to my show and taking time to learn and surmise what I'm telling you, what is the worth? I love doing what I do. I think I am very valuable. I really do. I think I'm valuable. This show, what is the worth? My opinion, my opinion. You cannot put a value on this show. I give you too much knowledge, information, and know-how. What is the worth? Excuse me. I have helped, I myself personally have helped thousands, tens of thousands of people on this show within the last 12 years, over 1,000 shows, I have helped in building their mindset, their life, or their business. What is this show worth? What is my worth? Hello, Henrietta. I've got people now whose names are coming up. Sonia, how are you? Glad to see you on. She says, hello, sir. I'm scrolling, y'all, if y'all wonder what I'm doing. I have to, because like I said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 screens. And each of them are connected to a different site. So I'm trying to keep up with all 7 of them. I mean, all 4 of them. So if I look away, y'all, or, because people are starting to come on, I can see who's there on each one of my computers. If you want to call in and talk to me live, dial 218-548-0510, PIN number 1950. And you can talk to me live. Anyone out there live want to talk to me? Lines are open. Lines are open. If you want to talk to me, 218-548-0510, 1950 pound. It'd be nice if I could have a conversation with someone. What is that worth? And for those of you out there struggling, can't figure something out, need coaching, need mentoring, why are you so afraid? You can't do it alone. You cannot do it alone. Give me a call. That is a very valuable call. What is that worth? If you can work out an issue, a problem, and get a solution, what is it worth? That's totally up to you. What is it worth? What is it worth? Yes? So, okay. Whoever is last 4 digits. Whoever's last 4 digits are 5433. You can't have your computer on and your phone on at the same time. It gives me feedback. All right, okay. You gotta hang up on your phone. Hang up on your computer or something and talk to me. Because if not, you give me feedback. It's trouble feedback. All right, okay, I'm hang up. That's clear. That's clear right there. Who am I talking with? Don't leave the meeting. 5433. Last 4 digits of your phone, 5433. Dial back in and talk to me. It's telling you left the meeting. Call back in and talk to me. Last 4 digits, 5433. Call back in and talk to me. I need to have some conversations today. It's your thinking. It's your mindset that takes the value and the worth from your moment. Always look at the value of it. The value gives you your worth, gives you that moment's worth. Get up off of your ego and do what's right. Get up off your ego. You know, most people tell you, and I'll tell you in a heartbeat, don't come in between my door frames. Don't come in around me and bring your ego. Call me, Daniel. You got my number here. 218 548 0510, pin 1950. We can talk, Daniel. Get up off your ego and do what's right. All that's doing is improving your worth, your value. You can't blame anyone else where you are but you. You're the only one you can blame for where you are. You have people like me that are here and can help you where you want to go. All you do is hire me. I'm not expensive. I'll tell you what I'll do for the rest of the month. I did it in February. I'm gonna do it again. But I got a week and a half left. I'm gonna charge you whatever you can afford. What can you afford? Now be realistic. Be realistic, because I am serious. And if you're not gonna be realistic with what you can afford, I can't help you. When are you going to do what needs to be done to grow and become your goals, your dreams, and your desires to the forefront of what you want? When? When are you? Get up off your ego and do what's right. Keep telling you that. There are people in your life that value you, that value you, that value you. Do you know what that's worth? Your value to people? Gee, oh my God. Daniel left again. Because Daniel talked to me. I can't get no one else out there to talk to me. I'm coaching Daniel. Daniel calls me a couple, 3 times a week. He sees my worth. He knows what he needs to do in order to get where he's trying to go. And I have opened him up on many things to think about.
Hey, Mr. Murray, this is Daniel. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah. I was concerned about starting some type of online business. I'm new at this, and just to try to make some residual income.
Yes, I'm aware of that fact. And I've got you headed a direction right now. But we gotta best figure out what it is that you like, what you want to do, and you're willing to work at for at least 100 hours a week for yourself rather than 40 hours for someone else. We're gonna get there,
Okay.
Daniel. But see, the first thing I gotta do, the first thing, period, beyond all things I must do, and you must do, is get your mindset right. It's not hard.
Right.
And I'm gonna guide you and get you there. You know what the most important thing is out of all of it? Is patience.
That,
You
yeah.
got to be patient. It is not going to happen overnight. I look at you and I say, look, at your age, regard who you are, what your age is, how long does it take you to get there?
It's time.
It takes patience. You weren't born 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. It took you patience to get there.
Right.
So everything in your life takes patience.
Yeah.
And you're going to get there because you're willing to put in the work. And you, I got to give
Yes,
to you,
sir.
are willing to listen to me. So I can get your mind right. So when you do decide what you want to do, you have the mindset to get there.
Right.
Patience. I tell about the lady who says, I've been an entrepreneur now for a week and a half and I'm still poor. Who the hell got rich being an entrepreneur in a week and a half?
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's
Patience.
unlikely.
Patience. And there was this lady who hit the lottery for millions of dollars. For millions of dollars. And 5 years later, she had to file bankruptcy.
Yeah.
How can you go through millions of dollars? See, the problem with someone like that is they didn't take the time to get a mentor or a coach. See, all money do is make you're the same person you were. You just got more money to be what you were. It's got to be a life change. It is mandatory to be a life change. And whenever you want to do something like you want to start a business, man, that is one hell of a life change. Whoa, man. I've been an entrepreneur now for almost 50 years. This is not my first business. I've had several. And each one was growth. I grew from one into the other, from one into the other, from one into the other. And it took life change. Hello, Joseph. I see you out there, Joseph. Thank you. Now, for those of you that are online right now, on social media, share this out. Share out this broadcast, this podcast. Share it out. And subscribe. Subscribe. I'm so proud of how many people I see online and how many people's names are popping up. I have one of my lines, one of my computers that keeps closing out. I gotta move the mouse every now and then. Else it'll close out on me. And Daniel, I can see that you're hungry, which is good. Like Les Brown said, he says, you gotta be hungry. Look at me.
Sir, I remember that.
I'm almost a 50-year entrepreneur and I'm still hungry. Else I wouldn't be sitting here doing what I'm doing for those that listen in. I get a lot of phone calls now because my show is taking off. I need y'all to keep doing what you're doing. And that's telling people about my show. Tell people about the show. And let me get into another part, y'all. I need financial support. I need financial support to keep my show. To send me, I'm asking for at least $25. And every penny that I get goes on this show and to keep this show. You can send it Cash App, $ W Murray, MURRY, $W Murray. Or PayPal at paypal.me/MM Institute. That's paypal.me/MMI. I'm sorry, it's MMI. You can send me a check or money order in the mail. Send it to P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. That's P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Now, my Instagram. See, I've got an Instagram, and I've got others. I can't remember. They on my desk. That's okay. You can call me here at the Institute or here on at 240-619-2019. I am the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. Call me here, 240-619-2019. I'll talk to you. I'll help you I'll give you 15 minutes free. Coaching, 15 minutes free. All it's going to cost you is 15 minutes. What's that worth? What is that worth? If you're not being coached or mentored, how do you expect to reach your goals and your dreams? How do you expect to do that? Everybody has a dream. Everybody wants something out of life. Your greatest athletes, baseball, football, track, basketball, you name it, have coaches. Your most successful people, look at me. I've been at this for almost 50 years and I still got coaches. I spend tens of thousands of dollars to my coaches. Why? Because you can't see the picture if you're in the frame, baby. Look at Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the history of basketball. Couldn't win a championship. The Phil Jackson poured him aside, says, "You're the scoring leader. You're the leader in stolen balls in basketball." He says, "But I'm going to teach you how to win a championship." After 6 or 7 years, Michael finally won a championship. Why? Phil Jackson took the time. Michael took the time to listen and be coached. Look at Magic Johnson, one of the greatest basketball players in the history of basketball. If I had to start a team, it would be with Magic. You know why? Because he made everybody around him better. That's what I'm trying to do. But what y'all don't realize, when Magic had to leave basketball, he went and got one of the top business coaches in the world. In the world. He got the top business coach in the world. And now he's a multi-billionaire. LeBron James did the same thing. He is the first active basketball player to become a billionaire. I build millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses. I build because I work on your mindset. That's what Michael needed. That's what Magic needed. And look at him now. And still, look at Oprah. She's got many coaches just like Magic and LeBron. How do you think you're going to get there if you don't have a coach or don't have a mentor? It's not going to happen. Understand, look, third eye, third ear. You cannot see the picture when you're in the frame. You've got to get someone outside of you. Look how many of these basketball players got coaches for shots. Look, man, your left foot is a little slow moving towards your right, and you got to just don't. And they straighten up. You're flicking your wrist too much. You're not putting enough spin on the ball or take some spin off the ball. Coaching. Your great football players, all of them have individual coaches, not just the one that's head of the team. They have individual. Look at the actors, the actresses. All of them have coaches. Those of any success have coaches. What's the worth of a coach? Millions of dollars. You ain't got to spend millions, but you're going to get that $1 million information. Look what I give you. All you got to do is tune in for an hour. If this show is not worth an hour to you, your business is not going to happen. Someone's got to coach you. Someone's got to coach you. You'll struggle like hell to get there. I'm not saying you won't, but you're going to struggle because you are trying to see a picture when you're in the frame. What's that worth? What is the growth of your mind, your situation? What's it worth? What is it worth? I can hear you moving, Daniel. I can hear you moving. When you move, I can hear it.
Okay.
My machine tells me who it is. That's how I knew. It tells me. See, I've had one gentleman I enjoy coaching. This gentleman more than anybody I've ever coached. And that's Brother Drew. He listened to me. I mean, he did everything that I told him to do, he did. And within less than 2 years, he retired from his job, got into his full-time business, and has not looked back. That's my success story with this young man. Okay, what I told him to do, how minuscule you may think it was. But you look at him now, baby. Very successful in his business. Very successful in it. And he's got, and see, I know 2 of his other coaches other than me. I knew 2 of his other coaches other than me. But look what it got him. Look at where it got him. If I wasn't successful, y'all, how can I be a entrepreneur for 50 years? Almost 50. I gotta know a little bit of something. Take my 50 years experience and build and grow you, your mindset, and your business, your lifestyle. Because I told you your life is a business. Anybody else out there want to talk to me? I've got several people on the line. Anybody else out there want to talk to me? Because I always tell you, one day you're going to get it. A closed mouth and a closed mind will never get fed.
Mary, this is Daniel again. I went and picked up the information for my visual board.
For your vision. Okay. And?
Yeah, I picked it up, so I'm going to try to set it up tomorrow, begin that process. Putting things together.
All you got to do is get magazines, cut out what it is you want, and post it on there. You should see my vision board. Man. Well, I'm about my 3rd or 4th vision board. It changes as you grow, as you do. Because I've got one where I want to be an author. I've written 3 books. I wanted to travel. My wife and I have been to Punta Cana, Jamaica, Myrtle Beach, Dominican Republic. I wanted to travel. So we traveled. But I had on my vision board before I ever did it. I wanted to speak before thousands of people. And I've got pictures to prove to you I have. On my vision board. It's on my vision board. And you got to put it where you can see it every day. You can't put it behind the door where you can't see it. You got to be see your vision board every day and build it as you grow. I just put something on my vision board, and nobody's going to get it but me, because I put on a jogger and a walker on my vision board, because I'm having trouble with walking right now. So I've got to exercise and build my body back up to where I can walk without no struggle.
Right.
So that means I got to work at it. I worked out today while they were playing cards. I was in the gym working out, building my body, my legs, and my body.
I guess looking at the situation, you got long-term goals and short-term goals.
That's right.
And you have to put them in different categories.
Yes, you do. See, the question that I ask all my clients: how hungry are you? How hungry are you to reach your goals, your desires, your wants? How hungry are you? What Les Brown say? You gotta be hungry. I'm on 50 years and I'm still hungry. I'm going to die empty. When I go before my maker, All I want him to say, I want it to say to me is job well done. Period. That's all I want to hear. And that's what I work toward. Job well done. Because my purpose is to give to my people and teach them how to do, build, and grow. That's my purpose. I wake up every morning to fulfill my purpose. Every morning. And right now, Daniel, you are one of my purposes.
Right.
To make sure you get what you want, what you're seeking. Like I say, it ain't gonna happen overnight. You got to be patient and do the little things I tell you to do, because here's the thing, it's just like a plant. Oh, I'm saying it's like that oak tree that stands almost 100 feet tall. And all it was a nut that held its ground. Be that nut and hold your ground, baby.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's easy once you learn the process. And once you start learning the process, you'll know the process. All you got to do is improve upon it and build it. It's simple. It's easy. Hello, Lady T. How are you? Glad to see you on.
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Glad to hear your voice.
Yeah, glad to be on, even though I'm a little bit late.
Well, like I said, better late than never.
Yes. I definitely didn't want to miss the whole call.
But
I hear you guys are talking about a vision board.
I know you work.
I'm ready to do a new one.
Good. Because I know you work in the evening, so I understand. You coming on it when you do. I realize you work in the evenings. You don't get off till the late evenings. So I cannot hold that against you. Make that. I tell you what I tell you. Make that money, baby. Make that money.
Yeah. Oh, I have to talk to you too. I had an interview this morning.
I'm
it's actually for a position that I forgot
I
had applied for, but
I'll call you when we get off the air. Okay. See, that's one of my that's one of my clients. I coach her. I've been coaching Lady T now for how many years?
A long time. I don't know.
A long time. A long time.
Yeah.
And she's doing well. From where she is now and where she was when I first met her, there is a big, big difference. You just gotta be patient and listen and be willing to learn. Yep, just listen and be willing to learn. If y'all post something into the feed, I'll be able to read it. Somebody post me something into the feed. Let me see what y'all think. Somebody give me something in the feed. Let me see what y'all think. And Daniel, you and I'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I'll give you a call sometime tomorrow.
Yeah.
I gotta check my schedule because tomorrow's a busy day for me. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do everything I need to do tomorrow. My schedule's just that busy tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be putting things together tomorrow. Kicking this thing off.
Okay.
Building the foundation.
Yeah. So you got to realize you ain't got to start on your first step. You've already taken that. Just keep on stepping, baby. That's all I can tell you. Keep on stepping. Hello, Miss Dorsey. I see you out there. Now, for those of you that are on one of my social media sites, if you have a business, put your name, the name of your business, what it is, and a way for them to contact you and advertise to the country for free. I'm also looking for people that might be interested in being a guest on my show. Who there would be interested in being a guest on my show? Don't be nervous. We just having a conversation. Just me and you and maybe 20,000 other people. But it's so easy.
Yeah, that's too many people for me.
Baby, but all we're going to do is just me and you have a conversation. They're being nosy and listening in. That's all. They're just nosy, listening in. It's me and your conversation, baby. Because what we're going to do one day, Lady T, we're going to talk about how I've coached you, so they can see the benefits of my coaching.
Okay.
And they'll understand why it's important to have a coach. I'm not your friend. I'm not your lover. I'm not your buddy. I'm your coach. Because anybody out there that's getting it, they'll tell you, your coach ain't your friend. Your mentor ain't your friend.
Oh, definitely not, because it's going to be a lot of times you're not going to like that person. But it is just having that mutual respect and trusting that they see the things that you don't see. And
Right.
really holding you accountable, holding your feet to the fire. So, yeah, not at all.
So I'm going to bring you on as a guest and let them know what it's like being coached by Professor William Murray. Because I tell you right now, I am very nonsensical. I do not accept excuses. Ooh, look at the time. Look at the time. Where has the time? Law, I keep telling y'all the quickest hour of the week is from 9 to 10 on Mondays, on Tuesdays and Fridays. From 9 to 10 is the quickest hour of the week. Y'all, we have been on for almost an hour. I have enjoyed this. What is your worth? I hope I open your eyes to that. To show you that everything you do around you and everybody around you, you have worth, value with them. What is your worth? You gotta be proud of yourself and see your worth. Exercise that to your children. Thank your parents, because you would not be here if it weren't for them. What was that worth? I often tell y'all, go to your senior citizens and ask them to tell me your story. That is so valuable. What is that worth? Jesus Christ. If somebody came to me and said, tell me your story, you got to have time to sit down and hear my story and what I've done. It is going to surprise you at who I really am and the things that I've done. And like I always tell you in closing, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or I'm pulling. We're going to get there together, y'all. We're going to be a winner. What is that worth? I'm going to give you a truth and a fact, as I always do. And the truth is, I love you. And the fact is, ain't nothing you can do about it. So until next time, everyone, God bless. and keep working on your road to success. What is that worth? Until next time, everyone, God bless.